In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. How are you everybody in grade 11 foundation? Get ready for the test. I hope you are going to enjoy this presentation. Here is an overview of our revision today. Firstly, we are going to talk about exam parts. Secondly, we are going to talk about the reading questions. Thirdly, we are going to talk about the use of language. Fourthly and finally, we are going to talk about how to write an argumentative essay. These 4 parts are the parts of your exam. Exam parts. The first question is the reading comprehension questions, which has the scale of 8 marks. The second part of your exam is the writing section, which has 11 marks. The reading text will be an argumentative text. The writing will be divided in 2 sections. The first one is the use of language, and the second part is the argumentative essay. The argumentative text will have 2 types of questions. The first one is multiple choices questions, which will be just 2 questions. The second part is constructed response questions, in which you are going to have 3 questions. The use of language questions will have 7 questions, and it has the scale of 7 marks. It means that each question has just 1 mark. The argumentative essay will be divided in 2 sections: the planner, which has the scale of 1 mark, and the essay, which has the scale of 3 marks. Firstly, let's talk about the reading text. You have only one reading text. The reading text is about an argumentative topic. The reading text has 5 questions. As we mentioned before, 2 MC questions and 3 CR questions. The first type of the reading questions is MC, in which you choose the answer, not to write it. There are 2 MC questions. The scale of each question is 1 mark. The second type is constructed response, in which you have to write the answer, not to choose it. There are 3 CR questions. The scale of each question is 2 marks. Then let's talk about the use of language questions. To do well in this part of the exam, you have to master your acquisition of units 5 and 6 vocabularies and grammar rules. First of all, you have to revise units 5 and 6 vocabularies, which are mentioned and manipulated upon in units 5 and 6, since no time to mention and elaborate them all over here in this short video. In this section, We are going to elaborate upon some important lessons you have studied in the second semester, either grammar or vocabulary, in the next video, not in this video. Be happy while studying. Now let's talk about the last part of your exam, which is an argumentative essay. An argumentative essay tries to convince readers of your viewpoints. Argumentative essays are written to get the reader to accept a point of view. In order to convince the reader, you need more than an opinion. You need facts or examples to back up your opinion. Your essay should be divided into three main parts. The first part is the introduction. The introduction should include your opinion. This tells the reader the main point of your essay. The introduction should have a hook or grabber to attract the reader's attention. Here we have a sample for a written introduction. Firstly, we have an opening with a strong statement. For example, let's read this sample. Of all the problems facing the environment today, the one that bothers me the most is global warming. Some scientists say that the earth is getting warmer because of the greenhouse effect. In this paper, I'll describe the greenhouse effect and whether the earth's atmosphere is actually getting warmer. So our introduction here ends with an opinion. The second part of your essay is the body. In the argumentative essay, we have two main paragraphs in the body. You must then provide arguments to support your opinion. Each paragraph is based on a solid reason to back up your opinion. You have to anticipate opposing viewpoints. One of the paragraphs in the body should be used to discuss opposing viewpoints. I advise you to write two main paragraphs. The first paragraph is about the pros of your writing, and the second body paragraph should be the cons of your writing. To help elaborate each argument, you have to use examples, real-life experiences, statistics, or research. You have to give a scenario, especially when you want the reader to see a different point of view. You have to use cues for the reader. For example, you can use the words such as suppose if, what if, imagine if. Your essay should conclude with a conclusion. A piece of argumentative writing usually ends by summarizing the most important details of the argument. In the conclusion, you can restate your opinion and or give advice to the reader. Thanks so much for your attentive listening and best of luck. Goodbye.